My name is Zoia Douglas. I'm co-founder of Blue Peony Foundation. Peony means peace and prosperity and all the, happiness and all the good things that we were standing for. So we thought, oh well, it has to be that, it has to be peony. And the reason we chose blue is blue symbolizes sky, clear sky above our heads without warplanes. So it just meant peace. So these two words combined meant peace, femininity, and hope. At the start of the Ukrainian war, we got to know that people from Ukraine started arriving to Australia. I couldn't just sit there and read the news. It was too traumatic, and I wanted to do something. So I was very overwhelmed by what was happening in Ukraine, by the emotions that people around me were feeling, chaos that was, I would say, everywhere. Even here, you could feel it. And I felt like I need to take some steps to actually help these people. That we organized a project where people, arrivals from Ukraine could come and collect any belongings that they needed at the start. So that would be clothing, food, any necessities that they needed, toys for children, nappies. And we found a place where we could run this project. At the start of the project, we pretty much didn't really know what we were doing, if this is going to be needed, if people will come, how do we even let them know that we are here. We would open our doors to the refugees on every Saturday, every week, and at our busiest we had over 200 people that were lining up to get items that they needed. In the beginning of the project, because we were so busy, at one time we had over 40 volunteers helping us. How we found them, they found us. We have several dedicated volunteers that come here every week to sort clothing. For Ukrainian refugees, we currently help with English language classes. One of our volunteer English language teacher, she also speaks Ukrainian. We run art classes. So we have a couple of volunteers that are artists, and we do acrylics class, where we have about 10 to 12 attendants, and we draw pictures together. We follow the guidelines, and we have a lovely time together where we listen to some music, have some food, and learn how to paint a picture. We also have some organizations that support us during certain projects, where we do community barbecues in Bunnings, and that helps us to share our story with the local community and to explain to them why we're here, what we do, and why we do it, and introduce Ukrainian refugees to Australian community. This way we can build connections with the Australian public, and they can learn about current situation in Ukraine. We have Harris Farm that used to help us in the very beginning of the project in 2022, but they're open to help now, so if we ever need any produce from them, they're happy to help. Sydney Opera House has been supporting us for a while now. They run special tours for Ukrainian refugees where people could visit the Opera House and see what it looks like inside, to attend some of performances. Blue Peony Foundation is my first charity project. However, I did work for a non-for-profit just before that, but not in the same capacity. I just did some admin work and knew a little bit of how charities work. Despite all that, I think the fact that we are still here after 2 years and still running some projects, I think it's a really good outcome. And we have helped over 2,000 people by now, so I think we've done a great job.
Сьогодні я прийшла за теплими речами, тому що попереду зима, у мене 2 дітей, тому це дуже гарна можливість взяти для них щось на всю зиму, щоб їм було тепло. У мене донька та син, можливо, знайду щось собі тепле. Дякую за цю можливість.
I think people are happier here than elsewhere. I think I've learned and I observe that from when they came here first, their sadness and their terror, it changed into something, I think they're more hopeful that they can raise their family in a new country. I know that they can see that there is hope for them in the future, despite still difficult situation in Ukraine. I know that a lot of people change their professions in this time. Someone, for example, used to be a doctor and gained a new profession. I know that a couple of people have opened their own small businesses, which is really great. Australia is a country that gives this opportunity to anyone, whether you're a refugee or a migrant like myself, or someone that was born here perhaps. We all have exactly the same opportunities, and that's what I personally love about this country. What we did help and I guess gave them hope that there is hope, there is light at the end of this dark tunnel and things will be okay.